Lara sat at the back of the taxi, clutching her tote bag like it was a shield. Her joints throbbed, but the pain was dull, familiar, manageable. It wasn't a full-blown crisis, not yet, but something heavier pressed on her chest, a tightness that was not physical. It was rent week, again. She had enough to pay, but barely. The last 2 months had eaten into her emergency savings, a minor crisis, then meds, then transportation to the clinic, and that one spoiled batch of banana muffins that made her miss out on a full weekend market sale. Now, her lease was up for renewal, and the landlord had hinted, without really saying, that he was considering someone else for the room, someone more stable. Her stomach turned. She hated that word, stable, as if her instability was a choice. At 26, Lara had thought she would feel more grounded. She had a small baking business, loyal customers who pre-ordered online, and a job she loved so much. She was building something, but adulthood had a way of surprising her, not with new pain, but with new kinds of fear. Not just, will I get sick, but if I do, will I still be enough? Will I be abandoned? Will I be replaced? That night, her body betrayed her. It started with a sudden ache in her chest, then the familiar fire in her lower back. She did not even cry, she just stared at the ceiling, breathing through it, praying it would pass. It didn't. By morning, her neighbor called an Uber to take her to the hospital. Lara couldn't speak. Her throat was dry, but her eyes were not. Tears slipped quietly down her temples as the nurse adjusted her IV. 2 beds down, a girl no older than 18 groaned in pain. Lara turned her head slightly, staring at the peeling ceiling fan above them. "I'm tired," she whispered. Not of life, but of surviving without soft places to land. During her hospital stay, her phone buzzed non-stop, clients asking when their donut would be ready, a cousin asking if she could lend him money, an old friend asking for just a few baking tips for free. Someone sent a reel of a sickle cell warrior who's now a millionaire. She turned the phone face down. 3 days later, she was discharged, weak but mobile. She did not have any great epiphany, no magical clarity, no new plan. She was just still there, and that mattered. When she got home, her room was quiet. She crawled into her bedsheet, unwashed but familiar, and texted one person only, her friend Amina. I just need to hear someone say it's okay not to be okay. Amina called immediately, said nothing for a full minute. Then, "Lara, even when you are not performing, you are not a burden." Lara wept, not because of pain, but because someone finally understood the real fear. Not fear of dying, not even pain, but being seen only when you're strong and forgotten when you're not. That week, she did not rush back to baking. She did not post any motivational quotes. She just lived, ate what she could, slept, let Amina bring her soup, and eventually she started writing again. Not a new recipe, just thoughts. A sentence stuck on the page. "Sometimes I am not resilient, and that's okay." It was the truest thing she had written all year.